Kamala Harris hasn't done a lot of interviews, and we're starting to see why. Harris went on 60 Minutes, a friendly venue, and she got friendly questions. These were not trick questions, trap questions. They were mostly things she'd already heard. And what happened? First of all, Harris gave such a rambling answer to a question about Israel that CBS had to cut it out of the version of the interview that finally aired. And what we got was a cleaned up version to make her sound more coherent. But when Bill Whitaker asked her various other questions, she had to be asked them repeatedly because her answers were so evasive. Whitaker asked Harris what her plan was to bring down prices, and she said she had one, but not what it was. He asked her how she was going to pay for trillions of dollars in new spending. He had to ask that more than once. And the net result was simply that she blathered about raising taxes on the very wealthy, which, as everyone knows, is not nearly enough to raise $3 trillion dollars in additional revenue. She was asked again why it is that the Biden Harris administration hasn't taken more steps, and in fact has taken steps in the opposite direction of securing the border over the past 3 years. She blamed Congress for not passing new laws, but as even Whitaker pointed out, that doesn't explain why the Biden Harris administration took steps on its own in 2023 and 24 that it could have taken as far back as 2021. So, overall, what we see from this interview is that Harris is unprepared to answer even the most basic questions about what it is that she's been doing over the past few years and what she plans to do. And the recent interviews that she's followed up with The View and other sources haven't helped the picture. So, if she's going to convince people that she's actually ready for the job, she's going to have to do a lot better. And it doesn't look so far like she has it in her.